To set up the lead capture widget, on the left-hand side, click on lead capture. From here, we're gonna go ahead and add a new skin. And we're gonna see a similar structure to the custom schedule widget where we have structure 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna go through and let's create the first one. So maybe we'll just call this a carries test lead capture. Okay. And then after we name it, I mean, the name is not something that clients can see. It's just simply for the business to keep track of it. Underneath, what fields do we want to collect when this lead capture is being filled out by clients online? So let's say maybe the business simply just wants to collect maybe first name, last name, and email just so that they can get on the mailing list. Cell phone maybe at this point is not important. We can then turn it off entirely. Okay, or we can leave it on and maybe just mark that it's not required. So there's a whole bunch of things that we can go ahead and set up. And again, as we make changes on the bottom, we'll see this live preview change along with it as well. We also have a little option to say display the business logo or not to display it. From here, we're going to go next. And then next, buttons, fonts, and colors. This is a relatively easier setup than the custom schedule. There's really not much to change here besides the background color, the font color, and the submit button itself. So if you take a look, if I just click on one of these, either it's first name, last name, or an email address, doesn't really make a difference. If I click on it, it's gonna then let me edit the background color and the font color, and that's gonna go for everything. So maybe let's just say we want this to be in black, okay? And we want the font, let's say, to be orange to kind of match our colors. We can then go ahead and do something like this, okay? And then from here, maybe we wanted to inverse the colors. We can as well, just to quickly show you again how that's gonna look like. Or maybe this looks a little bit better. Again, just preference of the business. And then the other thing that we can edit is the submit button. If I click on this, I can simply change the submit button color, whether maybe from blue to something else, so on and so forth. I can also change the name of it from submit to something else. Once I'm done this, go to next. From this point, you might notice how come I'm on step number 3 and I'm supposed to embed the code, but the code is not there. That's because we have not created this widget yet. So first things first, we want to make sure we create this widget first. So let's go ahead and create it, which will also save our changes that we've just made. Okay. And once we save this, it'll actually refresh the page and now we'll have the widget code. So similar to any of the other codes that we have, if the business wants to go ahead and implement this into the website, copy and paste this onto their website. Okay. And you'll notice some of the widget codes do have a Facebook integration. So for example, the lead capture also has a Facebook integration, but some of the other ones may not. So you just want to check out which ones do and which ones don't. This one specifically also gives us an option to incorporate a link code. If the client, let's say for example, the customer doesn't want the entire widget code to be on there, they just want it to be, let's say, implemented as a button that clients can click on, they can take this link code, copy and paste it onto a website. It's going to implement something like this, just a button. And then here you'll see, right, paste the following code into the pages of your site to insert as a button. So instead of taking the entire widget code, they'll just insert it as a button. And where it says your title goes here, once they copy and paste it onto their website, whichever platform they do, where it says your title goes here, they're going to rename this so that it names a button the clients will see online. Scrolling to the very top, I do also want to point out that there's an option for free purchase option. What this means is that if a business wants clients to receive something for free, maybe to incentivize them to sign up through this lead capture widget, right? They can attach a free purchase option for the client so that when they do submit their information through this lead capture widget, there will be a free purchase option associated to their profile that they can use, okay? So from here, if I expand this list, we will see all the purchase options that we've built in the system. And maybe let's just say, if they are to sign up, we're going to give them a 1-week trial unlimited class pass. I can assign that. And what's going to happen is every time a new client signs to this widget, right, they put in their first name, last name, and email address, they submit it. In the system, it would have created a client profile for them, even though they might not be an actual customer yet. And then this 1-week trial unlimited class pass will be associated in their client profile for them to use once they complete the registration with the business. Okay, and once that's done, essentially we can save it, right? Take codes that we need, and we're done here.